Okay, so I want to, once again, I want to welcome all of you to our first broadcast of the day. We have another one at 4 o'clock. But I have to tell you, for those of you that are former students, I have never seen faster results, faster rank advancements than I've seen over the last 90 days. So I'm going to be introducing to all of you 6 things that will deliver immediate results on LinkedIn and Facebook that will enable you to start conversations. And that's what it's all about. It's all about you talking to people. All right? That's what it is. You talking to people. And what we want to do is we want to make sure with all the people that you have to choose from that you're talking to the right people. And this is going to enable you to enroll the best prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook faster than ever before. The scripts that we've been providing to those of you that are students are having unprecedented results. Now, the truth is that most people are invisible on LinkedIn and Facebook. So if people can't see you, they can't see what you're doing. A visible profile will help you stand out from your competition and attract prospects to you on a daily basis. Now, you must adjust your profile settings so people who can see who you are. Because if they can't see who you are, if they can't see what you're doing, all of the time you're spending on Facebook and LinkedIn doing things, and you're not getting any results, this is the reason. People can't see you. So you need to turn on the fast button. And when you do, people will see a green dot next to your name if you're hooked up to LinkedIn or Facebook on a desktop, and they'll see a donut on LinkedIn if you're on a mobile device. You don't have to be online at the time. Okay? So the checklist enables everybody to optimize their profile for maximum visibility, make valuable connections to build your business faster, and avoid making the common LinkedIn and Facebook mistakes that act like kryptonite and will kill your business. So in the checklist, or for those of you that are in boot camp, you're getting the profile guide with more information. Increased engagement, immediate results. The 12 steps you take with the guide result in 19 actions that will enable you to start conversations when they respond to any of these actions, and conversations that will result in sales. If you don't have it, go to maxsteingart.com / well, it's maxsteingart.com, and you can download the profile checklist. It's free. So 6 things that develop immediate results on Facebook after you adjust your settings. 1, change your profile photo and your cover and react to the people that make a comment. Change your Facebook profile's introduction. You got a 101 character limit. Create or change a birthday to trigger notifications. When you make this change, Facebook is going to notify everybody that you're connected to. Create a new business to trigger a notification. Again, when you do this, everybody that you're connected to is going to get a notice from Facebook. Post a joke, a quote, or a video. Wish someone a happy birthday or a happy holiday. Now, there are a lot more things you can do. I'm just giving you 6 here. On LinkedIn, after you adjust your settings, create or change your birthday to trigger notifications. Change a business start date to trigger a notification, or create a new business. And that is going to send a notice out to all of your people that you're connected to that you now have a new business. Post a joke, a quote, or a video. Wish someone a happy birthday. Post a happy holiday wishes to everyone or directly to someone. And what this is going to do is this produces immediate engagement. Now, with my new tactics and strategies, you can beat your competition to connecting with the hottest prospects, produce immediate results and faster enrollments, position yourself as an authority to everyone in your niche market, ensure you'll be chosen over your competitors. You'll enroll experienced leaders and many more new reps faster, and you can duplicate the process with everyone on your team. I want you to think about this for just a minute. When you bring somebody into your business, what happens? You give them a list, or you ask them to put together a list of the people that they know. Give me 100 names. And then you're going to call these people. And historically, what happens when you call this warm market list, the results aren't very good. Some of your friends are going to question your judgment. I can't believe you're getting into another one of these pyramids. And in many cases, what happens is you get such a negative response that you begin to question your judgment about getting into this business in the first place. So historically, networking leaders share the sales philosophy. Well, you got to go through 100 no's to get a yes. So every no is closer to a yes. So go for no. That's old. And frankly, you know so much about a person by looking at their information on their Facebook or LinkedIn accounts that when it comes to talking to strangers, you know who needs what you want to sell before you ever make the connection. But here's the thing. Let's say Mary was somebody that you worked with 15 years ago, but she turned out to be a good friend. You haven't talked to her in 10 years. So you call Mary. And as soon as Mary answers the phone, oh, it's nice to talk to you. Until you start talking about your business, and then the whole conversation changes. Not for the better. Well, you change your picture on Facebook. Mary sees it, and she makes a comment. Nice picture. So now you write back to Mary and say, Mary, I'm thrilled that you like my picture. You know, we haven't talked in a while. What's new in your life? And Mary comes back and she says, things are good here. I'm scrambling around with growing inflation and the rising prices of everything. I'm trying to find a way to make some extra money from home. The dynamic of the conversation changes completely. So now you go back and you say, Mary, and typically what happens is you ask somebody what's new with them, they come back and they ask you what's new with you, 85% of the time. So Mary comes back and says, so what's new with you? Well, I just started an internet business, blah, 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 blah. Would you like to know about it? Mary's all over it. And so Mary gets into your business. So the first thing you're going to do with Mary is you're going to open up her settings so that more people that she's connected to can see it. You have Mary change her picture. Mary's got over 1,000 friends on Facebook. So Mary changes her picture. People react to the picture change. And she has the same conversation with people that react to her picture change that you had with her. In fact, when Mary says, well, what do I say? You can just tell Mary to scroll up. So Mary has about 35 people that like the picture. She starts talking to them, and 2 almost immediately want to know about the business, so she signs them up. Now we help Mary help her 2 new recruits make their settings as visible as possible, change their picture, and lo and behold, boom. And so without calling your warm market, you can build a team of eager people in the business. And that builds your enthusiasm. It builds everybody's enthusiasm without going for no. When you think about it, why go for no when you can go for yes? Let me give you 3 examples. Working with Craig. Well, I'll let him explain it to you.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got 1 request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation that I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it. But because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they click, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Now, last week I heard from Lane.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later. And he said, what are you doing, Lane? What are you doing? And then we had a we had a conversation, and I said, yeah, I'm with this new company. And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
Now, all of you are head down
Yeah,
the
so
same road. This is what happens when you change your profile. And the best part about what you're going to learn is it isn't technical or complicated. My friends, if there was a faster way to do it, if there was an easier way to do it, I'd be teaching it. Last month, I celebrated 27 years in network marketing. Every week, someone sends me, Max, what do you think of this system? Max, what do you think of this system? I have 2 staff members that go through and review what all these social media gurus are doing. Every once in a while, someone says, Max, someone is teaching one of your strategies. Great, great. At least they're teaching one thing that we know works. So the bottom line is this. You don't need a funnel. You don't need capture pages. You don't need to spend money on advertising. You can build a robust business simply with a LinkedIn profile and a Facebook profile. Making a simple change to your profile page can begin conversations with everyone that notices. So in my first coaching session with Bob, we opened up his settings, made them visible. We added the word entrepreneur to his profile. And then he sends me this. I can't believe this. After calling myself an entrepreneur on my profile, this is a few hours later. I had 3 old friends call my brother to get my phone number. They all called me wanting to know what I was doing. I sold all 3 products. I love this. What's not to love? So I said, Bob, if you like this, okay, copy this exact message that you sent to me and post it. Post it on Facebook. So he does. And within 24 hours, 25 people liked it. 29 people made comments. And 8 more people became customers. Now notice we changed his intro. Internet entrepreneur, equipment relocation specialist. Bob drives a truck. Home business consultant and social media coach. He put that in his intro. The process works exactly the same way on LinkedIn. After my first coaching session with Will, we opened up his settings, changed his picture, and in 1 week, within 72 hours, he was the #1 recruiter globally for the week. We got to understand that Will has over 4,500 connections on Facebook. 2 weeks later, he sends me this. It's exactly like you said it would be. Since last week, I made 2 posts that generated dozens of easy conversations by following your scripts word for word, and I've generated a dozen sales. That's 6 sales a post. And just like with Lane, my activity has made my entire organization curious about what I'm doing. It's resurrected a few of my dormant distributors that want to get back in the business. I've also made 3 appointments with people that want to get into my business. Where have you been all my life? I hear that almost every day. So he brings somebody into the business. He called in with us another testimonial. And with no network marketing experience, the first week, she is the #7 recruiter in the company, doing exactly what I'm sharing with you. Whoops.
I do have a great quick testimony. Just sponsored a new individual. I've actually got a member of my team on here who's one of our newest 6-figure earners, Melissa Brower. I wanted to give her a shout out. She just hit 100K in this company. She's already done it before, but this is the most fun we've had. And a young lady I just sponsored who has 0 network marketing experience. I taught her just a few of the techniques, that you taught me. And she's already like number 7 in recruiting in our company right now. I just saw her name on the leaderboard tonight. So I was like, wow, I got to tell Max. So it's really cool. I just wanted to tell you, man, everything you're teaching, it works in real life. And we all appreciate you so much.
Now, over the summer, he's coming back from his company convention. Now, on the left, he changed his picture. All right. He's in Vegas. He posted a picture on the left. 63 people liked it. 33 people made comments, giving him opportunities to talk to any one of them. On the right, taking a picture while he's in the lobby of the hotel. 39 people liked it. 20 people made comments. Again, giving him an opportunity to talk to people. You want to talk about attraction marketing? There's nothing faster or easier. So he's leaving his convention, and this is what he had to say.
I'm driving, so I want to share this quick testimonial in case my signal cuts out. I'm heading out of Vegas right now. Had a great time in Las Vegas. You know, I was in your boot camps and we were doing the private coaching. It was amazing. I'm actually working with 2 of my team members right now. One of my guys who's in the car right now has 5 conversations going on about his business and had 0 yesterday. Everybody who's on the Zoom, Max is the guy you want to work with. This is one of the trainers in network marketing who actually has stuff that flat out works in real life, not the latest, greatest ClickFunnels, shiny guru stuff. You want the real stuff that works. Now, last but not least, Max, last time we talked, I think I was the number 6 earner in the company, or number 5. But I'm number 2 right now. So we've got a little bit ways to go to number 1, but I just wanted to thank you personally for just really giving us and my organization tools that we really needed, especially from a conversational flow standpoint to get to that level. So we've had a lot of rank advances since then. We're still polishing some things up. If I need to do some more coaching with you, I can acknowledge that. But I'm the number 2 earner right now. I just hit the diamond rank last month. That's a solid 45, 50,000 a month, easy. So this has actually been so far the biggest month I've ever had in 10 years of network marketing, man. So I really just wanted to thank you personally, and anybody who's on the Zoom, man. You really got to take this stuff seriously. Don't just play with it. Max is the real deal.
Now, I love success stories. Dr. Nestor, chiropractor. Started working with her in November. She sent me this in January. Have so many great prospects to talk to, not enough time. In December, your scripts and strategies were responsible for 9 enrollments while my entire family was battling COVID-19. Thank God we can build our business virtually. In February, I'm now Director 6. And I have 3 directors on my team that are killing it on Facebook and LinkedIn. Thanks to you, you're the best. No one out there that teaches what you do. Your training works. And then she sent me this little side note. I wish I listened to you a year ago. If I had, I'd be an executive director today. Then in March, I just advanced. Why didn't you shake my shoulders and make me listen to you over a year ago? I would have been rich. So in other words, thank you. Director 6 in February, Director 7 in March. And she sent me this a few months later. Just wanted to check in and give you an update. I've been doing pretty good since our last coaching session. While I'm still a Director 7, I've enrolled 81 customers so far, and I've earned $35,000 in my business. I'm now the top producer on the team I'm with, which is expected thanks to your scripts. And when people ask me how I'm doing it, and they ask me all the time, I tell them I'm doing and saying what you taught me to do. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads, but frankly, LinkedIn is the best. I am going to switch screens. Pop over here. Okay, now, on Facebook, You want instant results? You want fast results? Post a story. Post a story. 15 hours ago, I posted a story. And the last time I looked, I had 75 people that viewed it. Now, some of these people, Gloria is a former coaching student that I worked with probably over 11 years. Come down here and look at some of the folks. Steve is in Australia. I mean, I haven't talked to some of these people. Glenn is $1 million earner in Isagenix. We haven't talked in a while. People see what you're doing. Joe Pareca is another $1 million earner in Isagenix. Phil Crescenzo is one of the top earners in Melaleuca. So every time somebody sees what you do, gives you an opportunity to reach out, talk to them. So let me go back. Okay, let me go back. It was 75 before. Well, there's still 75. And people are putting up stories. So you can react to what people do. Sylvie also was $1 million earner in Isagenix with my help. Now she's building a Vasayo business. Whatever your friends do gives you an opportunity to talk to people. I love it. I love it. All right. It's this easy. Now, on LinkedIn, they've made some changes to the process that are going to make it easier for you to talk to people, to get reactions. Now, all you have to do is post things. People see it, people react. So I'm going to sign out of my account. Oops. I'm going to jump into Dennis. We just started working together. Again, I should say. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Dennis, and specifically I'm broadcasting live, so everybody that is connected to me or to Dennis is going to see what I'm doing. But let's take a look at the things that Dennis posted. So 23 hours ago, we posted this, a moving image. It just cost me $435 to fill up my tank with diesel. The price of diesel here is $4.35 a gallon. What's the price of gas where you live? Said one person that liked it. And so this gives him an opportunity to talk to her. You can actually bring up the conversation history. Now, he's been connected to her since 2018. 2 comments. $5.03 a gallon here in Colorado. And Bob wants to know, do you have a solution to help offset the rising price? Hello. He made a post. This is my thought for the day. Now, he had 42 impressions, but it's not about impressions. It's about getting people to comment or to like it. 2 days ago, if you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. And he had 6 people that reacted to it. One person he's not connected to. So the bottom line is, by posting gives you the opportunity. Let's look at the comment. There is no faster, easier way to do this. All right, so I am gonna pop out of Dennis's account. Okay. So I'm going to try jumping into JD's account. Okay, so JD, I'm gonna. What was the email address that you used?
Prosperity Coach at live.com.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. And did you change your password or did you leave it alone?
I left it there, and the code you're needing is in message.
Gotcha. Well, apparently I didn't need it. We got in. Go figure. Okay. So whatever you're doing, the first thing that you have to do is you have to make sure that people can see you. If they can't see you, nothing's going to happen. Let's go over here to your settings. We go over here to visibility. Now we're going to come down here. You want to make sure that your active status is turned on. The default setting is your connections. So you'll need to go in there and you need to change that. Another thing that you need to do when we come over here to followers, you want anybody on LinkedIn to be able to follow you, but you want to make, when they say make follow your primary, the answer is no. No. Now we're going to come back.
What does that do specifically? If you turn that off, does that force them to connect with you instead of just follow?
No. What happens is, historically, if you look at people's profiles on LinkedIn, ever since LinkedIn started, if we come over here and we do a search for, let's say, well, let's go with Uber driver. All right, so there are roughly 138,000 Uber drivers on LinkedIn. Now, historically, connect was the way that you would reach out to people. You want to connect. It's like making a friend. And what LinkedIn has done, because so many ill-advised, ill-trained network marketers are on there blasting out promotional messages. they're urging everybody to change it from connect to follow. And the reason that you're giving everybody to do it is because when you post things, they're going to let you they're going to let everybody see whatever you're posting right on your profile page. So in order to do that, you become a content creator and you could let people follow you. Well, you don't want to follow somebody. Now, LinkedIn, again, for the first time in years, they're letting you communicate with people, whether you're connected to them or not. You can send them a message, but you can't see everything on their profile unless you are connected. So scrolling down here, you can see connect, 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 and here's follow. Here's message. His settings have been altered. Now, what's happening is marketers are jumping on here and they're doing this search and they're just going connect, 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 connect. They just connect. They're creating robots. Connect, 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 connect. So they're sending out these connection requests without looking at the profiles. Some of these profiles are old. They've never been, they haven't been on LinkedIn in years. And that's how LinkedIn catches them. And when LinkedIn catches somebody sending out connection requests followed by random solicitations to sell something, they terminate them. They terminate. So you want to make sure that when people that you're not connected to see your profile, that they can connect with you. Now, LinkedIn has a back door. So if we wanted to, let's come down here to the guy that says follow. You open up his profile, you take a look. Now look at this. This fella has been on LinkedIn for a long time. You can see he's got 1,700 followers. Now and you got the follow button. But you don't want to follow him. You want to make the connection. Let's come down here. So there's all kinds of opportunities, but what you have to do is you want to reach out to this person. And this is what we call the LinkedIn backdoor. You use the back door to connect. You don't want, come back over here. You don't want to follow anybody. Okay, now let me come back over here. Whoops. Now, I want to take a minute and let me just pop out of your account. Gonna go back into mine for a minute. And I want to look at some of the folks that are here. Like, let's see, Justin. So, Justin, do you see yourself here? Let me unmute you.
No, it don't look like I came up in that search.
Okay, are you on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Well, so right out of the gate, we know that your settings are off. What city or state do you live in?
Alabama. That's it right there. That was it right there. It was right at the top.
Okay, let's see if we can bring it back up. Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me ask you a question, Justin. Is this working for you?
But that's old. The Money Love School site is, but I really don't use LinkedIn.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna use LinkedIn, or for that matter, any social network, okay? This is all about relationships. All right. Now, make $8,500 monthly with my personal help. Now, right out of the gate, let me just tell you that what you're doing here is a violation of Federal Trade Commission standards. If somebody wanted to, they could literally take your profile, send it to the Federal Trade Commission, and you would be in a heap of trouble. Not only would you be in a heap of trouble, but the company that you work with would be in a heap of trouble because you're making an income claim. So number one, that's no good. When you're reaching out to people that you know have a specific need, again, you want to be perceived as the person that could help them. All right. Now, the other thing is, I was once a homeless, suicidal schizophrenic. Although I still have my mental illness. Okay. This does not belong on your profile any more than if you suffered from a bad case of hemorrhoids that kept you up 4 nights a week. Every morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. Man, I got a case of hemorrhoids, it wakes me up. People don't need this. This is not going to help you. Because right out of the gate, if we came up here and we said, show me all the people that are looking for an opportunity, they're looking to make money at home. You have 1.2 million people. Nobody that you reach out to connect with. Now, they may accept you as a friend, but nobody is going to be interested in what you're doing. Guaranteed. As a matter of fact, think about it. Think about it. Would you be interested in connecting with you? You want to be the person that the other person that you're trying to reach out to would want to know. Come on, did I miss it? Yeah, I mean, it's the first thing we talked about when we got on here. Okay, so let me see if there's anybody else that's new. I'm going to be back at 4 o'clock. So you got a chance to do it again. Now, we're halfway through the month of September. In our boot camp, we just finished up connecting with people. And tonight we're getting into communicating. Then on next Tuesday, it's all about closing. We have added new information, new trainings to help all of you make the best impression, connect with the best people. If we look at the calendar, the holiday strategy, Saturday is Oktoberfest. Sunday is National Cheeseburger Day. Tuesday, National Pepperoni Day. You have the opportunity when you're communicating with people. Okay, come over here. National Cheeseburger Day. Who in a million years would have ever expected a social network for professionals to put this kind of stuff up there? They put these things up for a reason. The reason being that the people on their service are using this. They all want to give people things that they work with. So we're opening up my October boot camp, but I want to come back. Okay, and let me pop up here to the top. Now, I'm going to put the links in the chat. It's my birthday on Saturday. 76 years old. Feel like I'm 50. Opening up our boot camp, you can go to maxsteingart.com/boot camp. Use the promo code bigger deal. It'll drop the price to $59. Sunday this is gone. We have a 2-for-1 boot camp. Go to maxsteingart.com/2for and use the promo code double. And you can get into the October and November boot camp for $59 a boot camp. Boot camp on my website sells for $597. About 30% of the people that attend boot camp pay retail. And then once they become a subscriber, they take advantage of these discounts. This is what I'm going to suggest you do. Go to maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge. This is my 90-day boot camp challenge. And what we're going to do, it's going to give you a seat in the October boot camp, November boot camp, December boot camp. Plus, it's going to give you access to my new Master Scripts book. All for $247. You know, my October boot camp, I'm adding one extra session. So it's maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge. And what I'm going to be doing is in my October boot camp, we're going to add a 5th session. The daily routine of a top earner. And we're going to lay out for everybody. Our goal in these next 90 days is to help everybody that's participating rank advance significantly. For some of you, it's going to be maybe 1 rank. For some of you, 2. For those of you, for example, in Melaleuca, we're going to try to help you reach senior director by New Year's Eve. Depends on the business you're in. Depends on the company you're in. So I'm going to put in the chat window the links. Okay, that's Steingart.com/bootcamp. Now, when you register for boot camp, we're going to give you access to the September boot camp recordings so you can get started right away. The twofer, October, November boot camps. Again, you don't have to wait until October the 6th when we start. You get immediate access to the tools, and you're going to be able to watch the recorded sessions of our September boot camp so you can get started right away. And the 90-day challenge, actually, what it does is you broke it down for 3 boot camps at $59, it would be $177. And you're paying $70 for the new scripts book. Now I'm going to be back at 4 o'clock. We're going to share additional, we're going to share additional changes and trainings. One last thing, if there's anybody here that is interested in working with me one-on-one on my private coaching program, put your phone, just type coaching, put your phone number in there, and one of my staff members will reach out to you later today. I only work with 25 people a month. Folks, with unlimited access of people, there is nothing, absolutely nothing to prevent you from going to the top of your company. How did Will go from number 6 to number 2? Because he has team members that are advancing in the simplest and the easiest way to build your business that's out there. Again, if there was a faster, easier way to do it, be happy to help you. Nick, thank you for that information. I'll make sure that, I'll make sure it's revised. Okay, so until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless.